This is a HeadGum podcast.
Sometimes when the world feels insane, you can take a little peek inside of Rachel's little brain. All these thoughts are swirling round and round inside. So join us on this journey as we take a little ride. We'll talk about dogs and kids and things. We'll talk about chicks and tampon strings. We'll talk about boys that make you cry. We'll talk about death, 'cause people die.
Welcome to Broad Ideas. Olivia's on her phone. Just wanted everyone to know that. She's not currently present with us.
That's tough.
I'm recording my feet and your feet.
Oh, wait, don't get my sausage toe.
Okay, well, let me just take a picture then.
Okay, here. They're here, but I'm going to cover my toe. You got fuzz on the bottom of your shoe.
Can you see
This
it?
is important stuff right now.
There you go. Well, can you make your toes? Yeah. Don't.
No, my toe looks weird.
Well, don't make it weird like that.
Well, how am I supposed to do it?
Be coy with it.
Stop. She is giving me toe direction.
Make your toes look like they like it.
Hannah Pilkes is here today.
Yay!
Thank God.
A blast.
Let's just, please.
Let's do it.
Start.
Please.
Wait, are my shirt tags visible?
No, you're good.
I need to
Pretty
cut
shirt.
the what'd you say?
That's a pretty shirt.
Thank you
It
so
is.
much.
I
I,
like
learned
that.
it sort of crinkles as soon as you put it on.
Yeah.
You
but,
can't win with that material.
Can't win.
No, you sure can't.
That and like a slip
you can look
dress
cute.
for an event
Oh,
and
yeah,
then you
forget
sit
it.
and
It's all wrinkled.
Yeah.
Where can you win is my question.
Fucking nowhere.
Where can you're
And-
winning?
Are we start? Did we go?
Oh,
we're
oh,
good.
we're-
yeah, I
we're in.
figured. I saw the
That's
clock.
a
I'm like, you know what?
gorgeous segue.
This is
You're
gold,
winning.
So let's just do it. Thank you for being here with us.
I'm so happy to be here. I'd already watched this, so I
you
was like,
did?
yeah.
Your
I mean,
episode?
Yeah, I'm
I
like,
already
you went
watched
to the
me.
future.
I dreamed about it last night. I had a premonition that it was going to go well.
How'd it go?
No, anything that's cozy, just like Friends, is very. I need it in these uncertain times.
The
I
very
need
uncertain
cozy
times.
content. Yeah, of
Everyone
people just
needs
hanging and loving each other.
cozy.
Yeah,
I live for cozy.
fall's not here yet, but I think we need to
Mentally
the
be there.
chunky knit of fall. Apply that
Listen,
emotionally.
am I holding it like my security
Yeah.
blanket? The chunky
Hundo P.
knit, I am.
Yeah,
Hundo P.
yeah.
I think that should be our new tag. Not Hundo P. No.
I was like,
Hundo
Hundo
P.
P?
Broad
I
eyes.
think that's
Hundo
already.
P. No, it's like fall for your ears.
Oh,
Fall for your
a crackling
ears.
fire.
Play on
Yeah.
words.
It's like a fucking pumpkin latte for your ears.
A chunky knit for your ears.
Yeah.
Just chunky. You had knit
Okay.
chunky.
There you go. Just knit.
There was a pumpkin spice latte offering at the coffee place across the street already.
I don't
It's
like it. Do
happening.
you like
That
it?
August.
I think that's inappropriate.
Okay.
It's
too
August.
soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's premature.
It's 95 degrees outside.
That's right.
It
I'm
is.
concealing some, my armpits are not pleased.
Yeah.
No one's are.
Yeah. But then again, if you live in LA, I would argue that there's no real season. So it's sort of like,
It all
sure,
just
it's Halloween
blends
now.
together.
Do you really feel
Yeah.
that way? Because I feel like it gets really fucking hot and really cold.
I grew up in New York, so
Not
cold is
really
different.
cold. You can't say it gets
Well, it's
really
not snowing,
cold.
but it gets pretty cold. Have you gone out at night at 45?
I don't go out at night between December and March.
I'm sorry. Did you,
Out
did you
here.
just say at 45?
No, I don't mean the age. I mean the temperature.
I know, but
Things change at
do
45.
you go out at
Once
45?
you hit 45, you don't leave.
Well, what I will say is I think your blood quite literally changes when
Yeah.
you're in a warmer climate. I thought it was hot here, and then I went to a birthday party in Palm Springs, and it was 110 last weekend, and I immediately regressed to toddler. I'm like, when are we going inside?
Yeah.
And I couldn't handle it. But the cold, growing up in New York with hail and
Yeah.
snow and not dressing for, going to middle school and
Right.
like a jean skirt and the chunky Uggs.
You're
Yeah.
built different.
This feels different. Yeah.
Where
Are
in
you
New
East
York?
Coast?
No, I'm from here. I'm from
Oh.
LA. I sound like I've spent a lot of time in northeastern Canada.
Okay. Because they film so many things there.
True. And also my daughter's dad is from there.
Got it. Got
Yes.
it.
Many reasons, but also, yes.
Yeah.
Where in New York?
I grew up, I always say, when it was rent controlled, Upper West Side, Central Park West.
Oh,
Did you? Prime real estate. Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah, little apartment, but I mean, Sheep's Meadow across the street.
Wow.
And that's where, and the carousel, and I mean, right in smack dab. I was a coming of age movie.
Yeah.
You
A 10-year-old, like,
Yeah.
I would walk to sleepovers, and my parents would tell the doorman or whoever was along the route, hey, she's going to be walking alone to the sleepover. Keep an eye out for her.
Stop it.
And I would just have my briefcase, and I'm walking
Your
down
briefcase? You had a
68th.
brief-
Wait, you had a briefcase?
Not a suitcase.
I kid you not, the metal
Yeah.
clasps, close it, ready to go to my sleepover. Yep. Yeah. She was on, I want to say,
No.
72nd. I would walk from 68th to, it was a great place to develop independence as
For
a kid.
sure. I
Yeah.
mean, that's what you hear, that kids who grow up in New York, they just grow up faster. You just
Yeah,
have to,
and I
like-
loved talking to adults. I mean, I was probably that hammy kid where they're like, give it a rest. You know?
They're
Are you an
like,
only child?
We know where she's going.
She's headed to LA. I have an older sister. She's 7 years older than me, but it's never felt that way. I mean, even from when I was little, I was her baby muse. She always hung out with me, which is so rare.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
wanted to play with me. She wanted to do my makeup. She was a little, she would have her camcorder and be like, do something embarrassing, you know? So yeah, we're still besties.
So we
That's
blame
so
her
sweet.
for this.
My sister is the reason.
Okay.
My sister's the reason I'm throwing my body around for comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. My sister's the reason for my bruised legs because I gotta get the laugh. Yeah. Yeah. And she lives out here now too.
Oh, she does?
Mhm. My whole family.
Is she
Wait,
in
what?
the
Left New York.
comedy?
They all live here.
We moved to the outskirts. We were in New York City. Then we moved to the outskirts of Philly. And then
Oh.
they lived there, my folks, for like 20 years.
Yeah.
My sister's husband's an Imagineer, so they lived in Asia. So
Wow.
everyone was
Wow.
like across the globe. And then my sister had a baby, and we all wanted to be near each other. And my sister's a writer, director, performer. And so we all live within a mile of each other.
That's amazing.
So I have a sitcom outside of the sitcom, which is we all meet like weekly and have family
That
dinners.
is
and
really sweet.
I
Yeah.
feel jealous.
it's
A little bit.
Your whole family lives near you.
Where do they, you're like, they live in Sherman Oaks.
No, literally.
Wait,
Her entire
really?
family,
I
her
know.
brother lives in her house.
I know, but I'm getting like a
You want
different
that family.
I want like a normal, like I don't know.
Hey,
is it normal?
we could, there's always room for one more.
Okay, good. Okay.
Normal. What family's normal?
I don't know. Are there any?
I think everyone's interpretation and definition of normal is so vastly different.
Yeah.
You know, we get along on the whole, and then we've worked through many things. I think if everyone can continue to do therapy, which is such a rarity,
Yeah.
then you can, as adults, form a new relationship. But I think so often it's like you're stuck at the age that things were hard.
Mm.
So when they moved out here, it was like, all right, we all got to be on our shit. We all got to be evolving. And that's been happening, which is really cool.
That is
Yeah.
cool.
I
Yeah.
like it. It's
like
kind
it
of
too.
like Leanne.
To
Dude.
bring it back to Leanne,
Can you talk to me about it?
she's a superstar.
Superstar. But I got a little sad on the first episode.
Oh, the first episode's sad.
It's kind of heavy.
Well, it's like you have to set her up to go
You
on
got to
her
set
hero's
her up.
journey.
I know.
But we hate to see her left by her
I
longtime
don't
partner and
like-
father of her
Guys,
children.
spoiler alert. I haven't seen it yet.
But I think that's what the show is
it
based
could, I mean, that's
on.
a possible
It might.
plot. She could also be going to a water park.
Yeah,
For all
we don't know.
So it's either left by her husband, water
Or-
park,
or water park.
or it's kind of an A24, it's kind of Euphoria.
Yes.
It is, but it's such a joyous, I mean, talk about the pod being cozy, chunky knit of podcasts.
My
it
Lord.
feels very much the cozy, chunky knit of TV.
It is.
Everyone needs that.
We really do.
Really bad.
It's
Yeah.
a throwback to what feels like TV's supposed to be.
Yeah.
When you watch it, you're like, oh, I feel better.
Yes.
Even though the content in the beginning is a little like, you're like, no, don't do that. But when you watch it, you're like, everything's going to be okay.
Totally.
It gives you that like Roseanne.
And that is, to that end, that is her personality,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of whether it was in a sitcom format. And it's interesting. I think over the years, there were many possible shows that she, you know how it is when you're
Yeah.
potentially attached to something and it goes away. And I think it just lined up so perfectly. It's so cogent with her personality, which is she walks in and she's like a sunflower of a human.
Wow.
Everyone gravitates towards her and she's so sweet and she's so maternal. I mean, she's always talking about her grandbabies. But I
Aw.
immediately felt this kinship. Like I didn't have to really suspend my belief to feel like I was her daughter. And it's so awesome. Her daughter does her makeup on the show and
Stop
tours
it.
with her. Tess, who's amazing as
Oh my
well.
God, that's so
Yeah.
cute.
So they're
the
really
family.
tight knit, and it's just not a stretch to imagine her being
the mom.
likable, and someone you want to follow. Yeah.
That's nice to
great.
hear. Because you hear a lot. You're like, oh my God, I love that person. And they're like,
Can you imagine I say that on the pod
Yeah.
though? I'm like, no, but
You're
there's
like,
no.
it's fun. Blink
I'm
twice.
really enjoying myself. No, the whole cast is amazing. It's Celia Weston. You've got Ryan Stiles, who plays my dad. Jayma Mays comes in and out from Glee. Blake Rogers. It's great.
Grandma, what's Grandma's name?
Celia Weston.
Yes, she is
She's
the best.
and we've become, I would say maybe, and Kristen Johnston, who I love
Yeah.
so
Oh,
much. And I grew up, like, I would watch 30 Rock and break down the science of the comedy. It's like, oh, okay, and she goes up there and down there.
Oh,
and
wow.
Such an education. I mean, she was like 25 when she got that. I mean, starting really, really young. I have a bit of a later start now in 32. But
Gosh.
just, I wasn't 19 when I was on a TV show. So it's a really different
I think
thing.
it's way better.
I feel much more well-adjusted.
Yeah.
I think I had to get some dysfunction out of my system when I moved to LA, and boy, did I. It took a
Right.
few years to just...
You said 19, right? Is when
Yeah.
you moved out?
Well, let's hear about it.
Well, I remember my roommate called me Hurricane because I would come in with all my props and costumes and wigs because I was doing comedy class and then just leave piles. At one point, the water was turned off, I remember, and I put the faucets on just to check. And I didn't realize it was going to be turned back on later that day. So the faucets were still on. And I flooded the apartment. It was things like that. It was things like car getting impounded for parking tickets.
Yep.
From just a lot of avoidance. And
Right.
Yeah.
I think everybody should have a gap year before they go to school, or just kind of a gap year to learn about adulting.
It's hard.
Because I didn't go to college, but I immediately started doing UCLA Extension and Second City and I did comedy college. But I feel like those years, I needed to be kind of a mess.
That's
yeah.
your 20s.
Yeah. Early
mean-
20s is about teens into 20s or just.
Yeah.
Shit show.
How did you do that while being completely in the public eye at the same
Because
time?
I was a shit show a little earlier than most.
She actually was never a shit show.
It's
That's
all,
the
again,
truth.
like, what's your interpretation of
That's the
shit
truth.
show?
She's
Well, I
never
mean-
you've never been a shit show.
You're like, one time I left my clothes on the floor. Didn't
Yeah,
hang them in
like,
the
Time.
have
closet.
you ever not been able to find your car and you're driving it? That's a fucking bitch. Where you're like,
Put a
where
finger down if you've been driving your
Yeah.
car and you can't find your car.
Yeah. We're like, where did I park it?
This makes me feel better. Okay, but what was your shit
I just
show?
mean like I, was out, tried all the things, party, whatever.
Yes, totally.
Young.
Yeah.
Very
I also
young.
think shit shows
Very young.
also...
I was too young. I have a daughter, so now I'm like, holy fuck. But she's so
Yeah.
different than I am, which is like, thank God.
What?
She's
Right.
so innocent and naive, and it's beautiful.
How old is she?
She's 10
Mm,
and like gonna be 11 in a couple months.
wow.
So polar opposite from like at 11,
Sure.
I was like, all right,
was
what's
on.
this? What am I smoking? What am I,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like,
Wow.
Yeah.
Kind of the Drew Barrymore effect.
not-
where it's,
not that extreme, like,
But
but yes,
you know, but-
younger.
if you're exposed to something younger, it's
Yeah.
like, we're so absorbent and curious. It's like, of course you want to try and you want to,
Yeah.
I think for me I moved out here and I'm like, oh, all these people have money and access to all these cool things.
Mm-hmm.
And then you realize like, oh, I don't want to do those things.
Yeah.
I think also mess means not responding to texts, people being like, I'm at the coffee shop in Sherman Oaks and you're like, I'm an hour away. I'm on the beach. It's just sort of chaos.
That just
in
sounds like mom
general.
brain to me.
Sure, but when mom brain sustained for 3
Right,
years,
right,
and they're like,
right.
"Why aren't you at the audition?" and I'm like, "I'm in Pennsylvania." Yeah. That's now I know. I think getting the show and knowing that I can show up to commitments, I can get rest. I know how to take care of myself.
right.
I know how to drink water. Still
So
working on
important.
doing that daily.
I do it.
I saw a meme on Instagram, which is so true. They're like, you know how water bottles, I mean, we have kids. So like water bottles, like you don't leave the house without like a big thing of water for your
Right.
kid and they bring it around and whatever. We never brought water.
No.
Like when you were a
Anyway.
kid.
Like to school or
Right.
out.
No,
Did
we,
you have water, Kevin,
we
as
did
a
bring
child?
water to school.
No, I Capri
We brought
Sun.
water to school.
Lunchables and
Yeah.
Capri Suns.
Yeah. Because I
don't
remember
think-
we
yeah,
would freeze
Lunchables and
it.
Capri
Yeah.
Suns.
The balanced diet.
Yeah, exactly.
We would like freeze it because it'd be so hot.
Oh, like an ice.
Don't you
water
remember
bottle, but we
that?
wouldn't actually bring water bottles.
We didn't have it, but we didn't have anything our kids have.
Well, I know that.
We didn't have.
I
back
watched
in
this
my day.
meme. It
Clothes.
was so good. This guy was like, this is me impersonating my children when they're older and their trauma. And they're like, it's just so hard, like having every need met. And like, my dad would show up at every game saying like, you're the best. Like, I know I'm the best. And I was like,
My dad
that's
did
it.
such a back in my day to me. I'm like, I have to get a crown on my tooth, which is a whole to do.
Yes.
But I had to get the crown, and it was a several tier process that spanned over a month. And my dad, he's Dutch and grew up on a farm. He's like, well, when I got my teeth filled, I biked 10 kilometers in the snow.
Yeah.
They yanked the tooth out, no anesthetic, and I biked home with blood down my shirt. Like, okay, I'll get the crown and I won't complain. So
It is so different.
so different.
That's
And I,
so funny.
you know, I grew up in New York with we didn't have a ton of money, but it didn't matter. I had a really magical upbringing.
Amazing. Some thoughts feel so awful they can stop us in our tracks.
This is true.
And we're too familiar with that. Did I mess up something big at work and just can't remember? Could I lose control and do something I don't ever want to do?
Most of us may have passing worries like that, but for people with OCD, those thoughts don't just pass. They get stuck on a loop because of how disturbing, confusing, or totally out of character they feel. And they feel impossible to ignore.
OCD causes intrusive thoughts that latch onto what matters most to you in life and makes you feel like you do anything to feel better, like constantly asking for reassurance, repeating actions until they feel just right, or desperately trying to figure out why you had that thought in the first place.
But it is treatable. With the right kind of therapy, OCD needs specialized therapy, and that's where NoCD comes in.
NoCD is the world's leading provider of OCD treatment. All of their licensed therapists specialize in treating OCD with exposure and response prevention, or ERP therapy, the most effective treatment available.
They offer virtual sessions, accept insurance for over 155 million Americans, and create a judgment-free space where you can feel understood, learn to manage OCD, and start getting your life back.
With NoCD, you'll also have support between therapy sessions, so you're never alone. You can DM your therapist, connect with others in the NoCD community, and use self-help tools anytime, all in the NoCD app.
If any of this sounds familiar, NoCD can help. Go to nocd.com, that's NOCD.com, and book a free 15-minute call to learn more.
Yeah.
And then Philly, how old were you when you guys moved to Philly?
I was in 4th grade, I
Oh.
want to say, but I started acting kind of accidentally. I auditioned at Mike Lemon Casting, shout out, no affiliation anymore. But in my first audition in 6th grade, I ended up getting this
Wow.
movie called The Woodsman with
Oh, that's
Kevin Bacon.
crazy.
Wow.
And then I was going in and out either on a Greyhound bus or a mega bus, or my mom would drive me 4
From
times a
Philly.
week. And Chelsea Piers,
Yeah.
all the trying to learn the sides in the car.
How do you feel about that? Because my son wants to act, and he's a kid.
Well, I didn't.
What? He's a kid?
How
He's
old's your
a kid.
son?
He's 9.
Okay, close in age.
Yeah.
Your kids.
Oh, yeah.
Is that nice? Do they hang out?
Oh,
They
yeah.
do when
They're
they're
like-
like cousins.
But it's a boy, girl, so
Yeah.
they're like cousins,
Yeah, and eventually
Yeah.
it'll be as they get older, it'll like morph and change. What their
Yeah.
relationship is
It
when they're
has a whole,
teenagers.
but they've been together their whole lives.
Are they like getting self-conscious yet about things?
Of course.
Mm.
Yeah,
I mean,
I feel like it's
What do you
kind of starts
mean?
around 11.
like what?
Or like just like aware.
Oh,
Like
yes.
embarrassed? Did they get embarrassed by
Like
you?
I can't change in front of my son anymore.
Sure.
He's like, Mom. If
Yeah.
I'm like, even if I'm in a bra and I change my shirt, he's like, Mom.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. Okay.
Yeah. To your point earlier, I think because after that, it was a real whirlwind. It was like, I think I got unrealistic expectations because I did the movie and it went to Sundance. I got
That's
an Independent
insane.
Spirit Award nomination at 11.
Holy shit.
It's
For
insane.
best debut performance. The guy from Motorcycle Diaries won, which is
fuck that guy.
bullshit.
We
still,
don't-
if you
we
ask
don't
me.
even
I was robbed.
Like him.
And I sobbed in the bathroom. I was like, I didn't won best debut performance. My mom's like, shh, shh, shh. You met Jodie Foster. It's okay.
I mean,
It's your lifelong dream. But we took a break. I took a break. It became too much for me around when I was 13, I think, 13 or 14. And I still
13's a
took
hard
acting
age.
classes, but being told no, and I was 5'10" suddenly at 11 or 12. And it just, that was a deterrent in people casting me. And I get really close and you wouldn't get it. And
no, it's an awful
Hard
feeling.
for a kid.
I don't think I
hard
had
for a
the nervous system for it. I'm a pretty anxious person to begin with. And honestly, I think that was the root cause of a lot of things I'm still working through, which is just
The
being
comedy.
told no really young. Yeah, that's why I do comedy. Dysfunction.
Yeah.
So I don't know the answer. I think it probably really depends on the person. But my mom and I had no guidebook. Suddenly, after one audition, she's thrust into
That's
the
nuts.
Right.
we don't have a ton of money and we're driving 2.5 hours through the Lincoln Tunnel, tons of gas, back and forth for, a couple years. That's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a
So I
lot.
kind of paused then until I moved out here again, like professionally.
I think
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, just looking back and thinking about it, because if
Yeah.
you start as a kid and all that, and it's just,
Well, especially if it's not going your way,
Yeah.
I think it was.
you don't have the tools and like the understanding to really
Right.
process it.
And you have an agent that's like, so it's really not going your way. And you're 11 and you're like, why isn't it going my way?
Right.
What could I do? How could I, the thing I got the closest to at the time, and I did some things like Hacks and Law or things like that.
Yeah.
I played a lot of like victims of abuse. I had, the Kevin Bacon's movie was about being a pedophile. So I had a type, which
Yeah,
was
they're
like
like
troubled
looks
kid.
vulnerable.
Yeah. But there was this play that Joanne Woodward was directing, A Member of the Wedding. And I remember really preparing for that. And I was so disappointed. It was between me and a 30-year-old to play a 12-year-old. And I think for union reasons, they were like, we're going to go with the 30-year-old.
it.
But the devastation of that,
Yeah.
I didn't know how to bounce back quickly. I couldn't understand. They had said I almost got it. Like it
I
just
know.
didn't.
Right.
So I think I needed to step away
Because
to
then you
have
go like, well, what's
perspective.
wrong with me, or what
Right.
did I do?
If I had
or
just
did
done-
I
And they
do?
used to
Yeah.
tell me what was wrong with me.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. They'd be like, well, you have to fix your skin. You have to fix your eye. You stay out of the sun. Your skin's too dark.
Oh,
Like, I mean,
God.
yeah, I had to wear,
Dark?
yeah, because I have tan
know
skin.
you
They'd be
do.
like,
Okay,
you don't
so
look white.
They get horrible, awful,
Yeah.
dysmorphic cheese.
Yeah.
That happened when I was 8. I moved out here and I got cosmetic just to my front 2 teeth.
Me
She was
too,
like,
because they
add
made
to-
me. They were like, you have to fix
Oh,
your
yeah,
teeth.
you had a
The
gap.
smoking
All of it,
manager that's
yeah.
like, you know what you need to do?
Yeah.
Lose 10 pounds and
Yeah,
fix your
exactly.
teeth.
It just
But they're
sounds like a
real.
cell from Friends.
Yes,
Yes.
fully.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy and hard.
I don't think people should be able to tell children those things,
Right.
right?
You shouldn't be able to tell anyone those
Yeah, an
things.
adult either.
True.
I
And it's all false.
Right.
Like all the things, like looking back as an adult, I'm like, God, people are so wrong.
yeah.
Like you look at someone like Kevin Bacon,
Right.
and you're like, why is Kevin Bacon Kevin Bacon? Because he's fucking Kevin Bacon.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying? He's not a curated version of some human
Right.
that is like fitting into a mold. It's like he just was Kevin Bacon all day, every day.
Right. But you
Right?
just never know who got in the ears of, like, it's like after Dirty Dancing, it's like people changing their appearance because you might have had a toxic rep in your ear saying,
Right.
I think this is going to make it really hard for you.
What
and
happened
then
in Dirty Dancing?
Well,
she changed her nose after
She
that.
did change her
And she
nose.
was
and it,
stunning.
Like, and I feel like
Well, she was
just,
more unrecognizable, I think, after that.
Yeah, her nose
we
was
were
like
obsessed with her.
obsessed.
Obsessed.
Yeah.
I also this morning saw someone be like, I kind of understand where the dad was coming from in Dirty Dancing. She's a 17-year-old girl.
It's
And they're
different.
in a sweaty room.
It's different. And with an instructor with like a record or whatever it was, who looks 40. They're like, I would absolutely
and that's
put her in
something
a
we're not
fucking
talking
corner.
about. That is so hot, 40.
And we also think
100%.
he got his
Breaking through
girlfriend
his
pregnant.
car door to get in. I mean,
What?
He
That's
thought
right.
he took responsibility. He kind of owned it. Like
He didn't own it like he slept with her. He was just taking responsibility to take care of
no,
her.
but the way he came in and was like, he kind of postured up
he
like,
w-
I got
to
this.
the dad?
Yeah,
But
he
he
didn't throw
didn't.
Robbie under the bus.
Right.
So he thought.
Oh, he
this-
thought that he
Yes.
got her pregnant
Right.
and my kid's
Got her
17.
abortion.
Right. God forbid, I'm like, maybe hold off. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're, and also you're like, enjoy camp,
Camp.
I
Go do
remember
the
watching that
craft.
and being like, we didn't do that at my camp. Whoa. We weren't
used to-
grinding.
We used to grind on our like couch cushions, like
Sure.
pretending to dirty dance.
I would
and,
put tights
I thought we
on.
were talking about
No.
finding ourselves.
oh no,
No, I mean, yeah, to do that.
I meant me and Rachel.
Oh my
10 and
God.
11, you say, it's coming.
yeah, exactly.
They're all gonna do it.
Oh my
I did
gosh.
watch that movie though at like 9, and there's
Oh,
no
yeah.
chance my daughter's watching that within
Right.
the next 5 or 10 years.
It's raunchy. It's hot. I mean, it's a sexy
hot.
movie, but
It
it's,
is.
yeah.
But fully. I was saying, like, I put the tights on and I would put little underwear over them
Yes.
and tie up my shirt.
Yes.
And then I would make my, no, that sounds really fucked
Make
up.
my boyfriend go down on me.
Obviously.
Sorry,
It's okay. I started it.
you did.
I moved
you
it
did.
there.
You
You did. We
It's
really-
all your
I
fault.
really thought we were bonding, and then I was like, no, course correct, veto.
No, we're back.
No, we're back. We're back.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So as I was saying, my brother,
Oh, eeks,
Oh, and we'll cut this whole thing. Okay.
brother.
Oh my God.
but I would make him practice the lift, like to
Yeah.
do. Yeah. And
Yeah,
he would
yeah.
purposely
Time of
drop
my
me.
life. Oh.
I mean, I'm not traumatized. It's fine. But like,
I just can't remember anything.
I just have a
We just don't
concussion.
have time to unpack it. Yeah. Oh, I did that with Spice Girls. I would take a skirt,
Which
pull it
girl?
up.
Which one were you?
Weirdly posh, which is so the opposite.
Why is that
of-
weird?
Why is that weird?
I just don't feel like that's my personality at all. I love fashion.
You're giving
but-
posh.
Okay. That's because my arms are at my sides and you're not seeing my sweatiness. I wasn't sporty though. What am I? Who
are you?
My best friend would be sporty. And I think, you know what it was? It was our range. I could kind of, like, posh was kind of the low.
True.
And sporty's like, da, ba, da, da, and I couldn't do that. Yeah.
So you went with your
and
range.
I didn't feel baby. Yeah.
You weren't giving baby.
Yeah.
You weren't giving ginger.
And I
Wait.
wasn't giving, and scary. I want to unpack that.
Yeah.
Scary Spice.
Like, why scary?
Why? I mean, I think that there's absolute like racism laced into all that crazy stuff back then. But I think also labeling without ever there being a clear descriptor of what scary means. I don't know. It just felt strange to me.
Have
That
we
is,
ever
you know,
heard?
I've never thought about it, but now
No, I haven't. So I don't mean to project that.
Let's
but
call
it
her.
does feel like you have one person of color in a girl group.
you don't think they
and
picked their own names?
Oh my God. I mean, maybe, but that would shock
No, maybe
me.
they didn't.
I think to
It
have
would make
any
sense that-
autonomy in the music landscape back then, especially if you're a
Someone-
girl group.
Yeah.
There's like those reality shows on TV right now that are all these 9 to 16-year-olds auditioning to be like the next K-pop group, and they're basically like, all right, girls, a lot of you are bringing too much of yourselves, and remember,
What?
you're ours. You're ours. Yeah, it's very much eradicate this idea that you're not a group that we've manufactured. So I wonder.
They're
yeah.
not letting them be the Kevin Bacon of their own
They're not
story.
letting
dude.
them
No
be
one
Kevin
is
Bacon of their
Kevin
own
Bacon.
story.
And
No,
sucky.
no, and yeah, Kevin
I
Bacon's
love
the best.
I love K-pop too, though.
Totally.
Well, you're the demon. Everyone
I am
loves
the
that.
the
K-pop.
K-pop demon hunter.
I
Yeah.
haven't watched it yet. I feel like my daughter's the only one that hasn't seen
Why
it.
haven't you?
Oh,
watched
K-pop
watch
Demon
it.
Hunter.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's
You don't?
It's like the biggest movie on Netflix.
Is it animated?
Yes.
And I have a hard
But it's
time
really
with
good.
animated. I don't
do
know
too.
why.
Well, probably because you don't have kids. You're not like sitting there watching
you're not
animated.
Like, I'm gonna
like,
put on K-pop. Demon
why
Hunter.
would you
I
watch
watched
that
Bluey
movie?
with my nephew.
Bluey's the best.
and Paddington. I
Yeah,
love
that's
So
How old is
Paddington
he?
tattoo, marmalade jar.
what?
Oh.
You
People
love
keep asking if that's just a
Paddington.
floating old woman in a jar.
What? Let me see. I can't really see.
It's
I wish it was like boxing Helena.
it's a jar, and that's an orange, which I'm gonna fill in, and that's
oh my
Paddington.
God. You.
Yeah.
Where does that come from? What's
Paddington.
happening there?
When my husband and I were going through a really hard moment in the first year of being together, it was like a really hard few days health wise, and we watched all the Paddingtons, and it was just the comfort of that. And I think we just like really bonded together when we kind of could have gone in the opposite direction.
Aw.
It's kind of a real make or break moment,
Oh,
I
that's
think, in the
really
beginning,
sweet.
and
Wow.
it's this like tethered to comfort and sticking together. Yeah.
Paddington did it.
So we
How'd
matching
you guys?
ones.
How'd
Yes,
you
one,
guys meet?
We met in Groundlings class.
Oh.
And it's so funny because you're writing sketches with people in anticipation of the class. So you meet for a couple hours at a cafe. But as soon as we met, it was electric. And so when we would plan future writing meetings, we'd be like, would you want to meet at Huntington Gardens? We could work in the cafe, walk around, and then maybe do the movie nearby, and then we could like write it. So fully planning dates, you know. I've never experienced that where you sit across from someone and it's just this instant, not just draw, but oh my God, I feel like I've known this person for a long time. And we laughed so hard as soon as we met. And that's for me like one of the 3 pillars of what I need in a relationship. Yeah. Because I'm like, shit's going to go down. There's so much hard stuff. So if we can't laugh. And they need to make me laugh too. They're so funny.
It's hard being the funny one.
It's hard being the funny one.
Someone make me laugh.
But yeah.
Is he funny?
So funny.
Does he work in comedy?
Yes, less so. Does film criticism and
wait, what? What's his?
He writes for Deadline, Backstage, Slant. But also, I'm directing their solo show right now. So their solo show has comedy, but it's very much like a labyrinth of the mind. They're the academic. Greg has like 3 master's degrees, and I didn't go to college. But that means I have 1 by proxy.
Right. You're like, I'm gonna claim that.
But yeah, they're really talented, and this is the first time that they've performed in like 7 years.
Oh my
and
God, that's so
it's crazy for someone to drop back in and just be brilliant again. But we love working together on stuff.
That's really sweet.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I think it would be fun to be a film critic. Like just
does
he just have to watch everything?
Yeah. But Greg loves movies to, I would say, a sickening degree. I'll walk in and Greg's watching a 6-hour movie that's called Slow Cinema. And I'm like, babe, you're on your own. Let's put on some Paddington. And I love movies, but within reason.
Within 2 hours.
Yes. Greg just can consume and consume.
Right.
When we went to Italy, we went to the Fellini Museum, and I think I saw him cry. Fellini's his favorite. 8.5's his favorite movie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's really sweet.
Really.
I mean, that sounds like a cool job.
It is. The only time we've come up against one another is I'm like, how did you not like that? You know?
Right.
And like, really, do you have to critique it? I think when we watch Wicked, and it's like one of the biggest arguments we've ever gotten into. I'm sobbing at the end, and Greg's not sobbing enough, I guess, for my liking. And I keep looking over like, really? Really? That last number didn't rivet you and bring you to your knees? And Greg's like, I really liked it. And
that's the worst.
Okay, you really liked Wicked? You really liked it? Fuck you. We really got into it. They didn't write a review on it, but it was that. I feel like they're so critical that.
Right. But the fact, I thought you were going to say he didn't like it. And that would be like, no, he liked it a
he gave
lot.
it 3 out of 5 stars.
Oh,
that's 4.
It's a solid 4.55.
It's 4.5.
I get like that if my husband doesn't like the chicken parmesan. Like I get angry.
No, that's real.
When he's like, it's fine, it's good.
You're like, no, this is the best thing I've ever eaten.
Is that a universal thing to feel really protective over a thing that's like beloved to you? Like I remember showing him Serendipity for the first time, which is my favorite rom-com.
It's the best.
That's now become his favorite rom-com. At our wedding, we played a bunch of the soundtrack. Northern Sky is what I walked down the stairs, and we did like a redwoodsy wedding. But when me and my sister first showed it to him when he came home for Christmas for the first time, he and my dad were kind of laughing about some parts. My sister storms upstairs and is like, Serendipity is a big part of our lives. And I went up, I'm like, I promise he'll come around. He'll come around. I go downstairs, he's like, I like it. I'm just trying to bond with your dad. But that, I felt really protective over something that's like so dear to me.
Of course.
100%.
He has to love it.
Right.
Who doesn't love Serendipity?
That's what, and now Greg does, but truly, who doesn't love Serendipity?
It's the best.
I don't know.
Molly Shannon is the best friend. Kate Beckinsale, John Cusack.
It's the best.
It's the best.
I love it so much.
Yeah. So, and New York City at Christmas time.
I mean, you can't top it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
But see, I have the problem where I always want those movies to like happen in real life. You know?
Of course.
Well, I know. I guess that's pretty common. But
You want to find a $5 bill with the phone number of your
course,
estranged
and I want to
love
find,
of
and
your
then
life.
and then it's going to happen, and then I'm going to find the book, and I'm going to write the thing, and it's all going to work out.
Sure.
That's my
How
plan.
many times do you think people have been in traffic trying to get to the airport to chase down the person that's moving to Milwaukee for
I've
a
never
job?
done it. Have you? Has that ever happened to you?
I haven't been in traffic waiting.
Not only
to-
you. Do you know anyone that has?
Not a person.
Listen, I've gotten out like a mile out in the line at LAX to get to my flight, hauling ass because I left
Sure.
myself 40 minutes to get to an international terminal.
But you didn't trip and fall and find the love of your life?
I was just trying to get on vacation.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
But yeah,
I
it's,
wanted vacay.
I hate to tell you, most of it's bullshit.
no, but I refuse to like you. I believe that these things happen.
Sure.
I think they do. I
Yeah.
think they do.
There's stories.
There's stories.
Right?
Like, you know
I
what?
just
Like
don't-
next week, let's get someone on the pod, a real life rom-com
Okay, anyone
story.
listening, please, if you have rom-com
Yes.
stories that
We want
belong
them.
in a rom-com, we need all of them.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
that's
Please
genius.
write in
Surely
DM
they
broad
exist.
ideas.
Yes.
And the girl's name is probably Shirley too.
Kevin's phone number
You
is
know?
yeah.
If you could create your own rom-com, what would it be?
Ooh.
Like, do you go work at a bookstore and like, you know what I mean? Like, I always like when I'm in a little town, it's like, she works at a bookstore because she's trying to get her life back on track.
I love that.
You know?
She's
She
like,
just-
I
she
got to
just
be
chat-
around
she's
books to get my
ChatGPT.
life back. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's definitely like a little town with books. It's very like Sandra Bullock,
Sure.
you know?
All right.
I think mine would be more Wooded Glen, maybe fairies falling in love. I'd want a little fantasy.
Like
skew.
sci-fi.
You know,
Oh,
everyone's kind
yeah.
of getting into the fantasy.
Yeah, I was
stuff.
going
Yes.
to ask.
What's the Hallmark pixie gnome variant of rom-com?
Okay.
Where are the gnome love stories? That's
Where
all I'm
are
saying.
the Romeo and
If you
Juliet?
have a gnome love story, pitch it to the pod. I love that I've now.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
Wait,
would
are
yours be?
you into that fairy stuff?
I'm
Yeah?
Dutch, so I think
all
just
those books, like
yeah.
The Crown.
I haven't read the
whatever.
smut because I think it's so pure in my head. It's
You don't wanna fuck
I'm really
with it.
frozen at the age of 11.
Yeah.
In Holland, looking for gnomes in the forest, but that's very much Dutch culture.
Did you
so
spend a lot of time in Holland?
every summer
You
as a
guys would
kid? I
go?
spent because my dad's goes back to Holland a lot. Has 7 siblings there, so I have like a million
Whoa.
cousins and aunts and uncles. And yeah, spent a lot of time there growing up.
That's
I
so
love
cool.
it so much.
I
Yeah.
want to go.
People are happy there.
People are, well, Greg and I always say we don't own anywhere yet, but there's a town called Haarlem in Holland. We were walking around. Everyone's got a garden. Everyone's sitting outside of their garden. There's a neighborhood cat walking by. They're saying hi to each other. When they have a drink, everyone's doing a cheers like around
I like
the block. Rom-com.
That's
a real
what I was
life
going to
rom-com.
There
say.
you go.
That
I
is a
go,
real.
How is this real? And then we looked up real estate prices. It's insane how much cheaper it is than here.
Right.
If I didn't have to work here and all the people I loved weren't here and I didn't mostly love California, I wouldn't live here.
You just list like 20
You're
things.
like, if everything in the world was different,
Yes,
I would be
LA.
into it.
It's real estate is so hard, but I
It's
love
silly.
NorCal.
hard.
I love California. It's just justifying the prices that's hard.
It's
yeah,
very hard.
and I'm sure having kids out here too is like
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, life is expensive out here.
yeah.
I sent our realtor this video. Is so people are funny. Okay, it's a guy from 60 Minutes, and it's a meme, and it just says, "This is my realtor showing me properties in my price range," and it's the guy from 60 Minutes, and he just opens a flap on the floor, and it's a hole that you can go in, and he goes, "Look if you just open this flap and you go right in, there's a light, you can shut it," and it's like that's LA real estate.
No, well, that's New York real estate.
True.
True. When we moved there because I grew up there and I thought maybe I'll move back here.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd stay here because that was all my roots
Sure.
were there.
Yeah.
But then we went back after we lived here for a few years and lived in a railroad style shoe. And I'm wearing my wigs, trying to come up with my comedy. Greg's writing. It was a circus, and that's how people get divorced. We left, I think, because we needed the space.
Yeah.
And everything felt so much harder. Doing your laundry.
All of it.
It was a 5-flight walk up. You know, when you have, I don't know how my parents raised 2 kids with strollers.
I always
in
think
New York.
about that.
I don't know
Yeah.
how they do it.
And they said it was magical and they wouldn't have traded it for the world. I do think prices were different then.
Yeah.
And they were both in real estate. They were at the Corcoran Group, which is funny.
No
Barbara
way.
Corcoran from Shark Tank. But yeah, that would be really hard to justify those prices there, especially. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. For what you got.
Yeah.
I still want to hear your, Rachel, your
What?
rom-com.
Yes.
Your rom-com.
Oh, I don't know.
Where would you put it? Where would it be placed?
Yeah.
Put it in my vagina.
That would be funny.
That would be, yes. It's
That
kind of
would be
inside out
Yeah.
in there. Yes.
That's right.
Mhm.
This is the adult
We've
version of
explored
Inside
feelings,
Out.
but what's going on anatomically?
You know?
Oh, the adult version of Inside
That's
Out.
right.
I like
I'm
it.
sure there's a porn out there.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Which, yeah.
We don't. That's
Yeah.
a little
Which-
disturbing. All the feelings inside my
I mean, there's a
vagina.
furries kink, which feels like that's connected to some childhood something.
It has to be.
100%.
Yeah, that was the first. That was the first porn. Wow, I was so afraid to say the word porn.
Was
did
it
feel-
fuzzy?
That's the first thing I looked up as a kid. Not
Oh,
on
really?
purpose. I think furries.
I think they
I was looking
do
up
that.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
stuffed
Say
animals,
fuzzies?
and then it was like
Ooh.
a half man, half goat.
I don't
doing,
want that.
doing unthinkables to someone. Maybe that's where the gnome stuff started.
Yeah, I don't want to see
It's all
that.
coming full circle.
really
You don't
don't.
want to see that?
No, I don't want to see that.
But I love that there's something for everybody.
yeah, it's great.
And
You
everybody
want a
just
foot?
don't.
Sure. You
Everybody
want a
has-
furry? Sure.
Feet are very common that we have come to learn. It's a thing.
Everybody, a lot of
People-
people have them.
Everyone has
Crazy.
yes.
Nuts.
I think some people
Mostly
have
everyone has
nerve
them.
endings in their feet that make it quite literally make it feel different.
Oh, make them horny.
And they probably just have really
I
different
like that you just
pheromones
went
in that
science
way.
with it. Like you were
Yeah.
just like,
And
this
we
is
can
the
rope that
definition.
back into your inside out. We could go outside and
Outside
talk
in.
about other body parts.
Did I do a podcast with my shoes off?
Is that why people started
Brave.
asking to pay
No,
you
no,
to
no.
show
I'm
your
just
feet?
saying someone thanked me recently.
No, people
But
really
they
want
thanked.
her.
They wrote in
just
and they were like,
target her.
"Thank you."
What's
they
wrong with
do.
your
Yeah,
feet?
what's wrong
Well-
with your feet?
I mean,
Gorgeous feet. All the toes are painted.
Guys.
Mine are covered up for a reason.
no, mine are normally. I have a sausage toe. Can we talk about it for
Which
a second?
one?
Oh, I bet that's a thing for someone.
Ew. No, it's not. It's actually what a doctor told me. So for a year and a half, this toe has been
That was the
swollen.
term?
That was the
Yeah.
term. I went to so many doctors, blood tests, whatever. I'm like, what the fuck is it? A year and a half, it's been swollen.
Wow.
The second toe on this foot. See? Do you see it?
I do,
Anyway,
yeah.
It's a little swollen. So that's what she called it. And so now I just like walking around and telling people I have that. But it's just a swollen toe. But I think it was from an UGG I wore. That's my story. I'm
Wow.
sticking to
I
it.
would say, unfortunately, your swollen sausage toe looks like my regular toes. We don't all have gorgeous feet, but there's also a market for that. I've had
That's
people
what I'm
ask for
saying.
feet pics,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, "Do you want me to paint my nails?" Back in the day, I was just curious. No, keep them
No.
chipped.
Raw dog.
Sure, keep your runner's feet calloused and
I
all.
love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Give me a corn.
Yeah,
Give me a bunion.
They want it.
they want. Give me a give me. You know what? Give me some ballerina feet, bloodied,
Wow.
scabbed. Yeah, give me your worst.
They love it.
Yeah.
There's some weird fetishes though out there.
There is.
Also, write in if you have a weird
no,
fetish.
please don't.
That you want to be in the rom-com.
Please don't.
Yeah, we're working on a real,
We're working on
real
a
winner
fetish rom-com.
here. Fetish rom-com.
And weirdly,
Guys,
this is IP
That's kind
somewhere.
of good. That would
That
be
is
a
really
good rom-com.
good.
Like
A
someone
fetish
that's like, I don't
rom-com.
know what it is, but I'm just like really obsessed with left ears, and they go to like a left ear convention, and it's like,
It's like,
you know,
The left ear convention.
the
and then the left ear people of the world are like, finally.
But
Yeah.
then some right ear guy walks in and she's like, I don't know. Maybe I could broaden my horizons.
Yeah, exactly.
But then she doesn't for all of Act 2. And then in the end, she's getting on the right ear flight, of
Yes.
course,
The
to the
right
right
ear
ear
flight.
convention in Galapagos.
yeah,
She puts on her thongs and she flops over and says, I can do right
I can
ears.
do it. I can
Yeah.
do right ears.
And he's like, I'm actually ambidextrous.
Oh.
And he's left ear and right ear.
Ambi ear
See
stress.
my nipples.
It all-
Wow. Okay, doing it for you. Think it's just the chill.
It's the air conditioning.
I really was like, I have to start wearing bras. I'm very anti-bra.
Are you?
Are you?
That's
I
because you're
have
young.
such small boobs, so it like really
Yeah.
doesn't matter. I physically can't handle the feeling of having them. I'll be distracted the whole time. I feel so. Even anything on me, like my wedding
They're
ring,
annoying.
I wear.
You have bracelets on.
I have 2. Yeah, that's interesting.
It is.
I'm like, I can't wear my wedding ring.
Yes.
And earrings, but the wedding ring.
And a button-up shirt.
Well, I have to wear a top, don't I?
Yeah.
But a bra, that's really...
And the
Too
wedding
much.
ring.
That is so far down.
Now everyone's
I'm
just
back.
gonna be looking at your
And
boobs.
we're
Like,
back.
does she have a bra?
That's so funny that you said, but you have a bracelet and earrings.
And earrings.
Yeah.
And a belly chain. I'm bringing them back.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
did you guys ever have your belly buttons pierced?
Of course.
Yeah. Obviously.
No question.
Can't
Why
you
is that
see
even a
it?
question?
Was that, remember when MTV was like spring break? Like, it
Yes.
was
Of course,
and
spring
that's-
break.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the
I think we
the
both
age
have
of the-
scars on our belly buttons.
Yeah. My mom took
yeah.
me when I was like 13 to get my belly button. My mom's very like express, like
Wow.
open, whatever. And it was always infected. They didn't do a
Me
very
too.
good
It
job.
grew out of my
Okay.
stomach.
Yeah,
That must be, my
disgusting.
sisters got infected too, but she
Same.
got it done at Cowboys Tattoo Ranch.
Well,
So I think we
you know what they
both
say
could've-
about
we
I
could have
think
predicted
your
how that would have
stomach
worked.
rejects it. Yeah. Ours, like mine started growing out. I remember the way I convinced my mom. I was like, you got to be a hippie. Like, you got to do something that was attached to your generation. What do I have? She was like, fine. I think I
I'm
was
trying to
13.
draw the parallel.
There wasn't one. It was just like,
you were at Woodstock.
yeah,
Let me
exactly.
pierce
Let me
my belly
pierce
button.
my belly button and be a part of
I
something.
get that. I pierced my nose, and that for me, it felt like an act of I have autonomy. I'm reclaiming my
Right.
face,
Yeah.
but it kept. I did it like 4 times until there was so much because I kept taking it out.
Oh yeah.
I did that. My mom said you're not allowed to get it a 5th time because you have so much scar tissue. Same thing as my Invisalign. I kept because you had to take it out to eat.
Right.
And I'm a snacker. So
Same.
I would take the Invisalign out in front of all my friends at lunch, have my, Uncrustables, throw it away on my lunch tray.
yeah.
I did that like 4 or 5 times. My mom's
yeah.
like, we can't do this
Can't
anymore.
do that.
So now my teeth, I've never fixed them to this day.
I like your, but I,
I like your teeth.
Really?
Yeah.
that aren't.
I like your
Thanks.
teeth.
I'm just a girl.
Now, are you a cruncher?
I have a new tick, a new
Okay.
grind that I do awake that I need to look into because it's sort of eroding at one of my teeth. I don't know what it's connected to. Typically, it's
I have a new grind.
Let's see it.
Not an old
it's
grind.
like this.
Mm.
Like I'm doing it
And
right
you're
now. And it
grinding your
feels
tooth?
so good.
Does it?
Do you have a thing?
Well, no, I'm a
Do you have a
cruncher.
grind?
Like I have to crunch on food all day.
Oh,
I have to crunch.
She's an eater.
I'd love if you're like even during the pod, I have to eat celery sticks. I hear it.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
She's a cruncher.
No, because you said you would snack and you're an eater. So I was
Sure.
like, oh, do you like to crunch on things?
My eating habits are like their own thing. I sleep eat every single night.
Do you?
You know what's crazy? I've said this on every podcast in the history of podcasts I've been on. I'm like, shout out to my sleep eating. I have a night cheese but last night, and I realized
Okay.
it the next day. This morning I was making coffee and I saw the Ghirardelli and I'm like, oh, I ate chocolate chips and drank orange juice last night. And then
While you were
But
sleeping.
you don't remember.
like memento style. I'm like, that's so Raven. I'm like, zoop.
Yeah.
I ate chocolate chips last night. Or there'll be like a breadcrumb trail. Oh, I had crackers last night.
Is
So-
your husband
so
ever
you'll
awake
remember
and,
it
like, sees you
after.
doing this and then
He's seen me sleep talk and do crazy things.
Yes.
Like talk about sketch comedy fully upright, like I'm on a talk show with my legs crossed
Oh,
in
sick.
bed. Sick. But the eating, I think we've been together for 7 years, so I think he's really drowned it out at this point. And I sneak. We do have a really loud pocket door that we have to like lug open every night. So I think we've both kind of gotten used to that as white noise. I don't think I do it every single night, but I would say probably 5 times a week.
but you don't remember. Like you don't know you're doing
it
it.
comes back to you.
It's lucid.
Yeah.
In the night, it feels like it's part of my dream. And then the next day,
I love this.
there's an object or a feeling, again, Raven back into me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, I ate a cube of brie or
That's kind of like how I used
Yeah.
to do when I would blackout drink.
And
same,
Sure.
You would
Same.
eat things you
Same.
didn't remember, pee in corners inside.
Yeah, but no,
I
I'd
get
wake
it.
up and be like, oh, fuck, I totally came in here and made a quesadilla.
Yes.
And it's
yes,
like you
no,
do-
it is like that.
You
like a
don't
blackout night.
remember, but then you do remember little pieces of it.
Sure. Yeah.
I have the lucid sleep talky weird walkie thing, like where I'll wake up running. you know, and
you
then
sleepwalk?
yeah, I've
Sleep
always-
run.
Yeah, I'll sleep run. I'll
walk.
just dart out of the room. Just whoosh.
You do a sleep 100-meter dash.
Yes. I used to go into my roommate's room and like run in there and sit down, and they'd be like, "What?" And I'd be like, "There's a guy in my room that won't stop changing the channels," and they're like,
And I've had it up to you.
"Right," and they're like, "We're gonna walk you back."
I love that you ran from that. I thought it was like you're in crisis. You're like,
No,
this
she's
guy
like,
keeps putting Spike TV on.
Yeah. Tiana, yeah, my
Remember
roommate
that?
would be like, well, I'll go check, you know? And I'd be like, okay.
That's
But
so
eyes
funny.
open, awake,
Sure.
but you're asleep.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's the same thing.
yeah.
I just don't eat.
You would like run like the Weapons kids.
I haven't seen
I
it.
haven't seen
We need
it.
to
I just
see
seen the
it.
poster and I hear that they
Oh.
run in a weird way towards a cornfield.
I
It's
wanna
like
see
kids
it.
that disappear
could
or
be making
something.
that
Is
up.
that right? Is that what it
Amy
is?
Madigan.
I know.
I know.
But is it kids who disappear?
I don't know.
I thought so.
Oh.
I thought the kids like all run away.
No one knows
like
because they're gone.
They should use that as promo.
Yeah.
It's hard to
Um,
watch things with kids.
I can't.
I hate it.
I thought about doing a sleep study and then because a lot of people were like, you
Yeah.
should look into your sleep eating. And then another friend was like, sounds like you're just having a good time.
You're like,
Like,
I'm going with that.
I'm choosing that. Because it's not like I'm sitting down and having a 3-course meal. One time I used the stove and then it's like
Oh, you did. What'd you make?
Ooh.
eggs.
Eggs. That doesn't
Flipping
even.
an egg.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
You made eggs.
Okay, here's the craziest thing. When I'm at sleepovers, I'm usually
You like now?
that's what
She
this
still
is,
has
right?
her briefcase.
Gals, I can't wait to unpack my briefcase. I brought eye masks and a DVD of a Kevin Bacon movie.
That actually sounds like
Wonderful.
a good fucking
Right?
time.
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
Blockbuster? Okay,
Yes.
I'm back.
Oh, God.
So fun. What was I?
The egg, you
you were
went the egg,
flipping
and then you
eggs.
were like, "This is crazy."
That's when I wondered, should I look into this? But it never happened after that. It never happened after that. I've eaten stuff at friends' houses in my sleep, but I'm always respectful. I'll put it in the recycling bin. I mean, friends will find empty cans of things.
Like what?
Like what? I need to hear.
No,
whole,
yeah, the details are
we need
so
the
much more
details.
important to us than you waking up and eating.
Well, I usually eat garbanzo beans.
No, you don't.
That's one of my favorite foods. And you're wondering, well, how do you prepare it? Loose with salt,
She said loose.
and I don't drain it. So it's just a soupy. What's my favorite food? Soupy garbanzo beans.
No,
loose garbanzo
loose
beans.
garbanzo beans. Just
I'm not
That's the name of
I'm not
our-
like pulling them out of my
That's the name of
pocket.
our rom com.
Loose garbanzo beans, a tale of love, destiny,
can't.
and finding yourself in Galapagos.
I can't.
Oh man.
Wait,
Yeah.
you crack open a can.
Crack open a can of garbanzo, which
You
that
find
does
a can
require.
opener in people's homes.
Yeah.
Do you
We
finger?
need a paranormal
it,
activity of me like
Yeah.
rummaging through
Try and
drawers,
find
cabinets.
a can opener.
I've done that at 2 friends' houses.
With your? Do you take it out with your hands or do you get a spoon?
I think I'm going through all the proper normal channels. I think I'm scooping them out. You know what it is? I think I'm just dumping them.
Oh, you dump them
Save
in
a
a bowl
spoon
And then you
dump
sprinkle
it.
the salt.
Sprinkle a little bit of salt, sometimes some olive oil,
and you
You're
eat them
feeling
with
crazy.
a spoon.
and then I eat them with a spoon with the broth and everything.
It's not broth. It's like
It's
oil.
bean water.
It's like bean water oil. It's not
bean
broth.
water.
I don't know
Yeah, well,
who
this is
lied
news
to
to me.
you.
I love that bean water.
You're like, it's bean broth.
I know. I'm making this sound so much more Michelin than it is. You're like, that's bean water in your loose beans. Yeah. I love a garbanzo bean. I love a bean.
Okay.
Something about me. I love a bean.
I can't. This is like bringing me so much
Kidney,
like
black,
good-
Favorite.
yeah.
This is
pinto,
all we want to know about
refried.
people.
garbanzo.
just open it and pour it
Coffee.
in a bowl with the juice.
Now it's juice. We went from broth to water to
To juice.
Bean juice.
It's not like a bisque. It's not thick.
It's kind of
There's no
thick.
viscosity to it. It's pretty
I will say
translucent.
I add my own bean juice when I make a certain soup. I keep it.
Okay.
Like I don't drain the beans.
Yeah, it's like a
So
stock.
I respect
What do you
it.
mean you make
No,
your
it's a
own
stock.
bean juice?
Sorry?
What does that mean? You make your own
When
bean
I'm
juice?
making a soup and I use beans, I add the bean juice too. I don't drain the beans and then add them. Even though they always say you should rinse and drain. I don't do that.
I rinse and drain. I rinse and drain,
Does a
guys.
garbanzo bean become hummus?
In a blender.
All right. I'll drink to that.
Wait, I'm dead. You thought it was just happening in your mouth from chewing?
My throat just made a goblet sound. That's all that garbanzo juice. Water.
It's the
Water,
garbanzo
stock,
gurgle.
bisque.
So if presented with hummus or a can of garbanzo beans,
No question. Can of loose garbanzo beans. No question. Hummus, all right. Oh, am I intermittent fasting from the big race? Hummus feels healthy, garbanzo, and a whole can. Hummus,
With
you're gonna have
nothing else,
couple
not a
scoops of the
cracker.
crudité. Oh, spoon, loose beans, water, can. Well, bowl. I'm not going to eat it.
Salt.
I'm not an animal. I'm not going to eat the beans from the can.
okay.
How many do you currently have in your pantry?
How
Probably
many
like 6 cans.
you like always
how many
have
days a
them.
week do you
Ready
eat
to
them?
go. It's been a minute. Last night I ate garbanzo beans awake.
Oh.
Oh, you usually only eat them when you're
Trader
asleep.
Joe's has a pretty good garbanzo beans that actually has a yummy sauce around it. You guys would consider it a sauce.
Okay, would we?
There's
Would we?
seasoning. There's actually multiple spices, cumin. That one's yummy. It's a little can.
I want to follow you around. I want to do a documentary. I want a camera, and I want to be quiet and just like watch.
Well, I love
The
like
whole
Mike
process.
Birbiglia's Sleepwalk with Me is about going out a window. Mine's
Oh.
about eating too much fiber.
Protein, good protein.
People
too.
say that's too much fiber in a
Really?
day, is a can of garbanzo
What?
beans. But
Is there such a thing?
that's what I'm saying. Well, I'm not going to change.
No,
So-
not now.
No.
What
Maybe
else?
if my like cholesterol was too high, I'd like have less eggs. But
Not
else?
the garbanzo beans.
that's what else?
Do you ever
yeah,
call
like
them-
what else do you sleep eat?
Kind of whatever's in the fridge. For a while, it was mochi ice cream from Trader Joe's.
Which flavor?
the green tea.
It's the best.
So good.
so
and some
good.
of the others I find
I'm
strange.
obsessed.
The
No.
chocolate one.
No.
don't
the green
cross
tea
that over.
is
The green tea and
Where
it's
it's
just that texture is so
so
yummy.
good.
But something there it's like a bite-sized something. A string cheese, I'll cut a little slice of brie off.
Okay.
And then
Very
usually wash
reasonable.
it down with a liquid of some kind. Now last night that was a questionable choice to put Ghirardelli chocolate chips with orange juice.
I was thinking
That was
combo's
disappointing.
a little off.
You know, oh my God, I'm just remembering. I had Ghirardelli chocolate chips. Then I had orange juice. Then I started walking back and then I was not satisfied. So I went back and had some oat milk. And then I went back to bed. And truly just now,
Remember
just
that.
Yeah.
had totally forgotten about the oat milk.
This is
Have you ever
amazing.
shocked yourself? Like, is it ever a different person where you're like, I don't even fuck with?
No,
Rye
I'm pretty
toast or-
consistent
okay.
with what and whatever's in our fridge is something that I will make. I mean, I'm a comedian who used to eat a lot of ramen noodles. I still do. I'm not. Greg's the really what's it called?
Foodie?
Not domestic. Greg
Oh,
cleans more than I do. Greg does laundry more than I do, and Greg cooks way more than I do. So a lot of the things I'm cooking, I'm not. They're just ready-made. So that kind of aligns with what I'm doing in my sleep. I'm not making a beef
Ready-made.
Wellington in my sleep.
Okay.
I wouldn't know where to start.
that would
Me
be
neither.
amazing.
I don't even know if I've
Wouldn't that
had
be-
a beef
I-
Wellington.
okay, I want to watch that movie. Someone that can't cook awake, but is right
This is
Only
what
in
I'm
sleep.
saying. Yeah.
Doing-
Well,
That's
'cause
like
I,
some
of course,
past
turn into a
life
mouse. And then it's witches as well.
Yes.
The original. I mean, I love the new one, but the original
There's a
gave me
new one?
nightmares. There's a new one with Anne Hathaway as
No, you can't fuck with the original.
Angelica Houston.
I mean, no, yes.
There's a
100%.
new one?
I didn't even know that either.
There's a new one.
It's so
Oh.
dark and so scary, and I watched the shit out of that as a child.
Oh
Love
yeah,
that movie.
and even the
Traumatizing.
book I remember being
It's
really
too scary.
spooky. I love Roald Dahl.
No,
books.
Matilda.
too.
We saw Matilda twice this
Also
summer. My
scary.
daughter and I, the musical, the play, and it's so and dark and scary, but also amazing.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Matilda. My friend is the tough. I don't remember the character's name. She's like the tough blonde that rescues Matilda from the chokey. And then one other fun
That
fact.
wants to be her best friend.
I think
Lavender?
so.
No, okay.
Is Lavender with the pigtails?
I don't know because I'm only talking about the play. I didn't see the
Oh,
movie.
I saw the musical at the West End.
In
That was really interesting to watch how people
Wait,
clap.
in London.
Yes.
Me too.
Oh, you did.
Well, just
That's what she
recently.
just did.
Tuesday, March 4th, 2021.
But and
Your
Trench
birthday's
Bowls
October
played-
11th. You've never met your mum. Hallie, we're like twins. But watching people, it was so good.
So
Did you
in
like
Trench
it?
Bowl, like a man plays Trench Bowl, which is fucking genius.
Yes.
I was
And
obsessed.
the kids were
The kids were
are
amazing.
Best dancers I've ever seen. I jumped to my feet after, but that's less common there. I was the only
one
one giving a
standing.
standing ovation.
No
Everyone
one
else
was
is
standing.
golf clapping.
Thank you. I was like, what the hell is happening?
And if I was up there, I'd be pissed. Get up.
get up.
Yeah.
And then everyone
Get
got
the hell up.
eventually.
I was doing high kicks for 2 hours and I'm 9. Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously,
It was so
I know.
good.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel this was great. Yeah.
Oh,
And
did
just
you
like
see
that.
the way
And just like that.
God, we haven't even gotten
just
to
like that
what you
is
eat in
ending.
waking life. I mean, jeez.
That was going to be the whole second half.
Yeah, you're coming
Similar
back.
to what I'm eating asleep.
We're following you.
Oh my God, this was too much fun.
So
okay,
fun.
stick around for
Fun.
part 2 at some point.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
See you here. You have a big announcement?
Yeah. So I have a baby, as you guys know. Been thinking a lot about food and just eating in general. And I've decided that
You're going to eat meat.
I'm officially not vegan anymore.
Oh my God.
After
I like
10
this
years.
for you.
Yeah.
I really love this.
I had buffalo chicken pizza.
Oh.
You went hard.
I know. I've been
How's your stomach with that?
it's good because I've been dipping my toe in. I'll have like
In the buffalo
Back to
sauce?
the toe.
back to the toes. No, I've been doing like small amounts.
Yeah.
And I think that's been helping. So I haven't really had any stomach issues. And I think it's because I'm doing like small amounts.
Meat and dairy?
Yep.
All
How
of it.
fun.
I'm fully
So
back
wait,
in.
we got you an almond latte. Do you want a regular one?
No,
now?
I still am going to have almond lattes. And I think I'm still going to mostly do vegan stuff. But I had a pretty, I would say, stunted, I don't want to say diet, but I just didn't have a variety of food growing up. I
Yeah.
had mostly the same things, which was fine. But as an adult, I now realize like, oh, I wish I had X, Y, and Z. And I want Desmond to have a bigger palate than what I had growing up. And I was like, that's just going to be so hard when 99% of the food in our house is vegan.
Wow.
So,
Well, it's also not I'm not anti-vegan.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Mhm.
But like we just went to a doctor for Elliot. My son has this thing EOE, and so he can't eat gluten or dairy.
yeah.
And she was like, I would rather see him on medicine
Mhm.
and have him eating those things.
Yeah.
Because in order to gain weight, like you're really limited if you don't have dairy meat.
So he could eat those things if he
if
took the
he's
medicine.
on medicine.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Interesting.
Yeah. So, but to gain weight and all of that stuff,
Mhm.
it does broaden your diet.
Absolutely.
You're gonna gain weight. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually,
I'm saying for your baby, it's good.
No, I'm very curious about what happens with my weight because I have gained a lot of weight in the last couple of years. I think part of it is I just do not get full with what I'm eating.
Interesting.
And so what I'm kind of hoping is that now that I'm having dairy and meat and chicken and stuff for the first time in 10 to 13 years, I am now eating like a smaller amount and then I'm like, oh, I'm stuffed.
You're
where-
gonna be satiated more.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. Not that I'm expecting any sort of body transformations, but I am curious if the last several meals that I've had, I have felt full way faster than I do
Interesting.
That's so
in
interesting.
years. Yeah. So
Wow.
stay tuned, gang. I know.
Wowzers.
I
This
had
is
a
huge news.
It is.
I
Because
like
I wanted to
it.
bring Donut Friend this morning so you could like
I
bring
love
it
Donut Friend.
home and
Yeah.
like because it's vegan, you know.
Yeah.
But I didn't have my shit together. But now I know I can bring regular stuff.
When I told Leah, she was like very supportive. She was also just like, do whatever you want. She was like, don't do it for me and stuff. She was very supportive. And she was like, have you told people yet? And I was like, oh no, but you know who I'm really excited to tell? Rachel and Olivia.
Because we live for the food.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, our life just got better.
Yeah.
Because now we can like
hmm
go eat.
Yeah. We'll go to places.
You know?
Not just garbanzo beans anymore.
I had Zanku chicken for the first time.
Wow.
I'm just excited to try all these like LA staples. My sister and her brother-in-law were in town a couple months ago, and they're like, "What are the LA staples?" And Leah and I were like, "We don't really go to any of them."
I can start sending you because I've now
Please.
collected a thing of places to try.
Great.
What?
I would
Yeah.
love that.
You
For
don't have
what?
TikTok.
No, I don't. But what are you talking about?
All good food in LA. Like the best sandwich places, the best burrito places.
They do
the
that
best
on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't have it on Instagram.
Okay. Well, anyways.
I can still share with you the list.
Okay, that
but
would be
there's a
good.
lot
That would
of
be nice of
exciting
you.
food to be eaten, guys.
I believe
I know.
it.
So a lot of new things on the horizon.
I
That
like
is
it.
A lot of
so
new foods.
exciting.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you.
Thank you. It'll be interesting.
I always get excited when people start eating meat again.
I know.
I had
I know.
a chocolate milkshake and watched the movie Cruel Intentions for the first time.
That sounds for the first time.
I'd never seen it before.
What'd you think?
Wow.
It was crazy. But the ending was truly shocking to me. I did not expect, spoiler alert, Sebastian to be killed in a car crash
I
or car
know.
accident, I guess, whatever he got hit.
I don't remember that movie at all.
What?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies. That's a great movie.
Yeah. Selma Blair and Buffy the
She's so
Vampire
good.
Slayer make out. And I think I remember like people talking about that scene specifically.
I remember that too.
And Reese Witherspoon and stuff. It's
Reese
stats cast.
Witherspoon.
Oh, she's in Cruel Intentions too?
Yes,
Yep.
with Ryan Phillippe.
Yes.
Oh.
Is that how you say it?
I think so.
And when they get together for the first time,
Yeah.
it's hot.
Yeah.
I
it's
remember
wild.
being
Is that how,
young and
that's
being
how they
like-
met, right?
I think so.
Like how they started
Yeah,
dating or
that
something?
makes
That's one of
sense.
my favorite movies. And what kind of milkshake? Chocolate?
From
Yes.
where?
Habit Burger.
Okay.
Mm.
I had a milkshake from Habit Burger last night.
That's weird.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is weird. I never do that.
Oh, I
From
had
what
Oreo.
kind?
I got a cookies and cream.
Yeah.
Or that's what you said?
I got Oreo.
yeah,
Same.
Leah got
cookies and
chocolate.
cream.
Nice. I know. This is
Interesting.
going to be my life now. See, it's funny because I'm like, I actually might lose weight. And it's like, I want to try all the milkshakes that have.
You need
We just
to.
ordered milkshakes too.
Nice.
From
We do
where?
Burger Lounge because they do
What's
Mhm.
Burger
vegan.
Lounge?
Yeah.
Burger Lounge. It's a burger place,
Okay.
but they do vegan milkshakes.
So
we
Elliot
get
can
regular
have-
and yeah.
What kind did you get?
Vanilla.
I
Just
love vanilla.
plain old vanilla.
I like a vanilla milkshake.
Want to know what my favorite milkshake of all time is? A banana milkshake, but it has to be
Yeah.
a real
banana milk.
banana.
Yes.
On another pod I work on, the host ranked their top milkshakes.
And what were they?
They said vanilla
Oh, just flavors.
flavors. Vanilla, Oreo, banana was third for some
I
of them,
love banana.
And then
Banana's
strawberry.
number one.
Yeah, I want to try. Habit
Jack in
Burger
the Box
has a
has
banana
a good
one.
cookies and cream one.
Ooh, yeah, I like cookies and cream too.
Mhm.
Just saying.
I've had it.
I know it's good.
That's so good. I'm a fan of a milkshake.
I don't
Me
like
too.
ice cream, but I like a milkshake.
Wow.
What's the deal with that?
I don't know. I went to ice cream yesterday, guys.
You always go to ice cream.
We go to ice cream like 4 days a week.
She's obsessed with ice cream.
It's the best. But I love
I
a
guess
milkshake.
a lot of people
though.
are.
I
obsessed
saw
with ice
Lindsay.
cream? Oh, yeah.
Did I tell you this?
No.
So I'm at ice cream and I'm standing in line and this girl walks in and I look at her and I go, no. And she goes, no. And we just like run to each other, start hugging. We're like, shut the fuck up. Like just being so
That's so funny.
extra. And then she says hi to the girl working there as if she loves her as much as she loves me. And I was like, what is this? And Jeff just stone faced looks at us and he goes, the fuck is going on here? Who are you? And then Shepard like starts moving. She goes, yeah, Shepard, do it. And he's like, you know my son? She's like, that's my soulmate. Who are you?
Yeah.
Anyways, it
Love
was
her.
so good to see her.
Oh,
She needs to be part of
everything.
everything we
she
do.
wrote me. She's like, George is on the podcast. Why the fuck am I not on the podcast?
Why is she not on the podcast? Let's have her on the
Let's have her
podcast.
on.
Amazing.
Great.
She's outstanding.
Great.
Yeah.
Anyways, ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
I
That's
think-
it. We got to record some more stuff.
All right. See
All
ya.
right, bye.
Bye, guys.
That was a headgum podcast.